The Business of Fashion 500 Class of 2025 Gala, an annual event that honors a new set of rising talents that are shaping the future of fashion, was live at the Shangri-La Hotel in Paris, France. And while we were really excited to see the new inductees just really take this moment to shine, we still were on the lookout for some good fashions on this red carpet. Now, while some of our faves were really not afraid to go for it when it came to the fashions, others just played it a little too safe. So here are the top 10 best unwashed dress celebrities at the Business of Fashion 500 Gala 2025. Take a look. First up on our best dressed list, and starting off super strong, we have the reality TV star and businesswoman Kim Kardashian. And for the Business of Fashion 500 Gala, she had on this white crepe halter neck long dress by Courageous from their Spring-Summer 2026 collection, fresh off the runway, and she was styled by the super talented Jaleel Weaver, and I really did love this look on her. I mean, this just felt like an aesthetic reset to me, and I think there was something very minimal, something very sensual about this look, and I absolutely loved it. Now, if there's one thing we do know about Kim, is that the fit of the dress, it must be impeccable, and we definitely kind of see that in this look. I mean, the body was tea in this dress, and I think that this was really just accentuating her beautiful figure. I also was loving some design detailing that we see on this look. I mean, from the halter neckline that had this knotted detailing to it, to this cutout detailing that we see on the sides, to the way the fabric was gathered and structured to really just accentuate the midsection of this dress. This was one beautifully constructed dress, and I really can appreciate that. Now, this hair on her was really just unexpected, yet beautiful. Of course, it was a nice recall to her mom, Chris, but I think that she was absolutely pulling this off. Also, the styling of this look just with the accessories, it just felt so pretty, so minimal. And overall, I just think that this look was one look on the red carpet that just made you stop and stare, and so it has to be a hot for me. Next up on our list, we have the Black Barbie herself, Anok Yai. And for the Business of Fashion 500 Gala, she had on this navy blue knitted turtleneck long dress by George Chocopoulos, and she was styled by the amazing Tersace, and she looked absolutely yummy, really ravishing in this dress, and I loved it. Now, this shade of blue on her, it just felt so perfect. It really was rich, it was very vibrant, and it literally just blew me away, all pun intended. I also was loving the choice of the fabric for this dress. I mean, wool is always going to give off that very timeless vibes, and I just feel like she was embodying that essence in this look on the red carpet. Now, the dress fits nice, it looks really beautiful on her body, and even though this dress had some sheer elements to it, it still felt very tastefully done. I also was loving this short hair moment on her. I think the girlies are killing it with the short hair. First of all, Kim, and then her, and I think she looks really elegant in it. Now, she has paired this look with diamond accent jewelries because guess what? Diamonds are indeed a girl's best friend. Overall, I think that Anok really brought the glamour and the elegance with this look on the red carpet, and so no questions asked, it's going to be a hot for me. Up next on our list, we have the statuesque model diva Barbara Palvin, and for the Business of Fashion 500 Gala, she had on this brown silk corseted structured midi dress by Ashley Studio from their Autumn Winter 2025 collection, and she was styled by the incredible Mark Aram, and she looked so sexy, so sultry in this look, and I just loved this look all the way. Now, the first thing that really catches my attention about this look has to be the structure of it. I mean, just the way it was constructed, it just seemed really sculptural, very interesting, and I absolutely loved it. I also was loving the construction that we see on the corset and just the way it was sitting on her body. I love the extra hip detailing that we see at the midsection of the dress. That just really helped to really just accentuate her beautiful figure. I also was loving how heavily embellished it starts to get at the bottom half of the dress. Just with the beads and the feathers, it just added another layer of va-va-voom to this look, which I really did appreciate. Now, for styling, she has kept things very simple, which worked beautifully for the look. And overall, I just think that she was a vision in this dress on the red carpet. So yeah, this look by Barbara, it has to be a hot for me. Next up on our list, we have the super handsome, the super stylish Colman Domingo. And for the Business of Fashion 500 Gala, he had on this black two-piece look and a black and white furry jacket by Valentino from their Fall Winter 2025 ready-to-wear collection, and he was styled by the incredible duo Wayman and Micah, and this look just felt very clean, but at the same time it still had that element of dramatics to it, and I think that he is pulling off this look very well, and as he should. Now, I love this black top and the pants on him. I think that it served as a more muted base and it looked really good on him. But the main event to me, however, has to be this faux fur jacket that he had on. It just felt so lush, so expensive, so grandeur, and I loved it. Now, for styling, he has paired this look with a pair of black boots, a pair of glasses, and accessories, and I feel like he was going for that very well laid back look, but it still was heavy on the fashion. Overall, Colman in this look, he must be full because he ate this look up and left no crumbs, and so this look, it has to be a hot for me. Finally, on our best dress list, we have the fierce, the fabulous FKA Twigs, and for the Business of Fashion 500 Gala, she had on this pink silk corseted long gown by Louis de Javier from their Spring-Summer 2026 collection, and she was styled by the amazing Billy Lobos, and FKA in this look was such a pleasant surprise on this red carpet. Now, we all know Miss Twigs to be very dark and grungy when it comes to like her fashion aesthetics. I mean, we saw a glimpse of that at the Schiaparelli show for Paris Fashion Week. So to go from that to this very girly and chic look, it definitely shows that she has range fashion-wise, and I absolutely loved it. Now, I loved this color on her. It just looked so pretty, it looked so stunning, and it had such a nice contrast on this red carpet. I also was loving the fabric choice and the construction that we see on this look. It definitely was made to fit her body really well, and even though this look had such a dainty element to it, it still felt very well structured. I also was loving the construction that we see on the corset. I love how the fabric flowed all the way to the ground, and I love how we had this beautifully embroidered detail that we see at the train. I mean, this just created such a visually appealing focal point, and I think that it looked so grandeur, so beautiful. I mean, she has kept things very simple with the way she has styled this look, and she is letting us know that with the drama or not, she can absolutely still slay a look, and I really can appreciate that. Overall, this look showed range, it showed versatility, and I think that she killed it with this look for sure, and so this look, it has to be a hot for me. First up on our worst dress list, we have the model and TV host Heidi Klum, and for the Business of Fashion 500 Gala, she had on this white textured top and a mesh beaded long skirt by Stephanie Rowland, and I just really didn't love how this look just came together on Heidi. Now, I really don't know exactly what has been going on with Heidi, but just the way she has been pulling up to events in recent times, it's just been a bit strange to me in terms of like the fashion. I mean, first of all, it was at Paris Fashion Week where she had on this sheer dress that I absolutely thought was atrocious, and now this, I really don't know, but for someone who actually judges Project Runway, I just expected better from like her fashion choices. Now, I just didn't love this top, and even though I was kind of like intrigued by the texture of it, the fit of the look was a no-no for me. It just felt far too big on her, and it just looks like she was practically just swimming in the look. I also didn't love this skirt on her. I really don't know what the obsession is with this mesh type fabric, but Heidi just never pulls it off for me. Now, the styling of the look with the gloves, it just took this look to a very clowny place for me. And overall, I would say that maybe and just maybe this look would have worked on someone else, but I don't think Heidi is selling the fantasy of this look to me, and it just felt a bit floppy. So yeah, this look by Heidi is gonna have to be a chop for me. Next up on our list, we have the 2024 Model of the Year, Alex Consani. And for the Business of Fashion 500 Gala, she had on this pink sheer chiffon halter neck long dress by Connor Ives from their Spring-Summer 2026 collection, fresh off the runway. And this wasn't a look I particularly enjoyed on this red carpet. Now, more than anything, it really was the layering of the fabric that really just had me all the way bothered. I mean, just having this brown mesh fabric over that pink one, it really wasn't doing anything for me. If anything, it just made this look feel very mediocre, very tacky, and honestly, that was a no-no for me. I mean, let's just say that this pink fabric just looked too good to be covered up like that. And I really don't know what they were trying to achieve with that, but visually, it just looked really weird to me. Now, I love that she has edited out the feathers that we see on the neckline of the model on the runway. But in just taking that out, it made the feathers that we see on the hips look really random in the way it was placed. And they just had nothing to really just tie that in with the rest of the look. Overall, I would say that this look just didn't feel correct on Alex. I've definitely seen her in better looks, and this was not that for me. So yeah, this look, it has to be a chop for me. Up next on our list, we have the Brat Summer superstar Charli XCX, and for the Business of Fashion 500 Gala, she had on this white chiffon mini dress by Andy Muller-Mister, and she was styled by the incredible Chris Horan. And this look was just not my cup of tea on this red carpet, I'm sorry. I mean, I just did not love how slouchy this look just felt on her. It just looked very ill-fitting, and it just looked like an old grandma dress, if I'm being honest. Now, I just did not love how the sleeves had a very loose fit to it, and just the way it extended all the way down. I also didn't love how sheer the top part of this dress was. I mean, just seeing her nipples like that, it just felt very vulgar, not tasteful, and that was a no-no for me. Now, the frills that we see on the neckline and on the ends of the dress, it just was giving me very stage play costume. And is that what I really want to see on the red carpet? Absolutely not. Overall, I would say that this was a strange dress on Charli, very ugly, poorly constructed. And so this look, it has to be a chop for me. Next up on our list, we have the beautiful doll, the diva, Kim Petras. And for the Business of Fashion 500 Gala, she had on this white, interesting look. And notice how I've really just failed to describe this look to you. Yes, it's because I'm still confused as to what I'm really looking at right now. I mean, this look was giving me very tattered couture. It definitely looks like they've cut up like a bunch of fabric and just made her hold it on the red carpet. And it just looked a hot boo mess, if I'm being honest. Also, when I zoom into the look, it looks like she had on like a pair of shorts, and that was giving me very diapers, and flattering that was not. I also didn't get the point of the fabric that we see hanging on her ankle. Did she commit a crime? Maybe a fashion crime? Is she trying to conceal her ankle monitor? Well, I guess we'd never know. The shoes too also just felt really ugly. They just didn't match. And I'm just starting to think that the lack of glamour seems very intentional, because what truly is this? Overall, if I never see this look again, I will be absolutely just fine. So yeah, this look by Kim is gonna be a chop for me. Finally, on our worst dress list, we have the gorgeous wrap dress Ice Spice. And for the Business of Fashion 500 Gala, she had on this purpley polo dress. And I'm really not gonna lie, this was a cute dress, but I just found myself wanting even more. Now, don't get me wrong, this was a cutesy dress, maybe fit for like a cocktail event or for like even a party. That would have really been okay for this look. But when it came down to the red carpet for a fashion gala, this just seemed a little too basic and lackluster. Now, I would admit, Ice has been really doing an okay job with the looks that we've seen for Fashion Week. And I think that she looked stunning most of the time. But unfortunately, this look, it just kind of missed the mark for me a little bit. I also just did not love this random green fabric that we see just underneath that mini dress. It just seemed a bit too odd. It made no sense with the rest of the look, and it just seemed like an unnecessary addition. Overall, I just really needed a look from Ice that made more of a statement, but unfortunately, this look just felt a little too timid, and so it has to be a chop for me. Alright guys, we have come to the ending of today's video. In today's video, I share with you guys my top 10 best unwashed dress celebrities at the Business of Fashion 500 Gala 2025. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. It helps me a lot. And yeah, I surely would be catching you guys in the next video. But for now, it is bye for now. Au revoir.